Transforming a compact Ford Figo diesel 4-seater into a 20-foot luxury limousine is not just an automotive feat, it's a bold artistic and engineering statement. In a world where bigger often means better in luxury transport, taking one of the most economical hatchbacks and turning it into a lavish limo demands vision, precision, creativity, and an undying passion for car customization. This is the story of that transformation, told from the technical, design, and emotional lens of the creator. It all started with a simple thought: why not? The Ford Figo, known for its compact build, fuel efficiency, and city-friendly nature, is the last car most people would imagine as the foundation of a luxury limousine. But in the world of custom car building, limitations exist only in the mind. The first challenge was to break the car, literally. The original body had to be cut with surgical precision to make way for a midsection extension. But not just any extension, the goal was to stretch it to a staggering 20 feet in total length, nearly doubling the original size. Before any steel was cut or welders sparked, a detailed blueprint was created. Every inch had to be measured, from the suspension layout to the undercarriage reinforcement. Structural integrity was non-negotiable. A car stretched this long can easily become a death trap if not properly reinforced. Custom steel beams were designed to ensure rigidity and balance, especially to prevent bending or body flex during turns or uneven roads. Next came the challenge of building the chassis extension. A limousine of this size needs an extended ladder frame that connects the front and rear parts seamlessly while offering enough strength to support the additional weight. This required precision engineering. High-tensile steel was chosen for the frame, and a dedicated section was welded into the center to ensure both durability and flexibility. The welding process alone took several days, followed by X-ray checks to ensure there were no cracks or weak joints. Once the foundation was strong, attention turned to the suspension system. The stock suspension of a Ford Figo simply wasn't designed to carry the weight of a limousine. So, the entire system was reworked. Heavy-duty coil springs and reinforced shock absorbers were installed. The rear suspension was converted to a load-bearing system with commercial-grade leaf springs, ensuring the car would not sag under the new weight. The wheels and braking system were also upgraded. Bigger, wider alloy wheels with luxury-grade tires replaced the factory setup. For braking, ventilated disc brakes were installed on all four wheels, supported by a dual master cylinder and upgraded ABS system. Safety wasn't a compromise, it was the backbone of this build. With the skeleton complete, the next step was the most exciting and visually striking: the bodywork. Sheet metal had to be fabricated from scratch for the extended midsection. This included side panels, floor panels, a roof extension, and a stretched-out door frame. The key was to match the original Figo design language so that the finished vehicle looked seamless and factory-built. Special jigs were used to ensure symmetry and alignment. Each piece was carefully welded, sanded, and refined to fit perfectly with the front and rear ends of the original vehicle. After the metalwork came the fiberglass additions. Custom molded bumpers, side skirts, and fender extensions were handcrafted to give the limo a smooth, elegant look. The body was then coated in a rust-resistant primer and sent into the paint booth. The chosen color: a deep metallic black with a mirror finish, giving it a presidential, high-end look that commands attention wherever it goes. But what truly makes a limousine is not just the outside, it's what's inside that counts. And this is where the build transformed from mechanical engineering to an art form. The interior was completely stripped down and rebuilt from scratch. The goal was clear: a space that screams luxury and comfort. The limo interior features two sections: the driver's cockpit and the main passenger cabin. The cockpit was kept relatively close to the original, with the dashboard refurbished with faux wood trims, leather wrap, and an upgraded infotainment system featuring touchscreen controls, navigation, and a reverse camera. The passenger cabin, on the other hand, was a world of its own. Plush, diamond-stitched leather upholstery was installed on all seats, which now face each other in the traditional limousine style. A partition wall with a powered privacy glass separates the driver from the passengers. Ambient lighting lines the roof, changing colors with a remote control. A full multimedia entertainment system was installed, including a 40-inch LED screen, Bluetooth audio, surround sound speakers, and USB ports for every seat. The ceiling was fitted with a starlight roof, tiny fiber optic lights embedded into the liner that mimic a starry night sky. There's a minibar on one side with a mini fridge, glass holders, and custom compartments for beverages. Wireless charging pads, cup holders with LED rings, and fold-out tables added to the convenience. Every piece of tech was integrated with a custom control panel allowing passengers to manage lighting, air conditioning, audio, and even open the doors electronically. To ensure cooling throughout the 20-foot cabin, the original AC system was upgraded with dual-zone climate control. Additional vents and blowers were strategically placed across the ceiling and sides. Insulation foam and acoustic padding were applied under the carpets and roof to keep the cabin whisper quiet even at highway speeds. Let's not forget about power. With all this added weight and electronics, the original 1.4L diesel engine needed backup. While the engine itself remained stock for fuel efficiency, a dual battery setup was introduced. One battery powered the vehicle as usual, while a second deep-cycle battery, connected via an isolator, handled all the limo's electronics and luxury systems. A roof-mounted solar panel was added to help trickle charge the auxiliary battery when idle. After weeks of effort, the final reveal was breathtaking. The once humble Ford Figo was now a long, sleek, and stunning piece of rolling art. At 20 feet, it dwarfed regular cars on the road and turned heads wherever it went. But beyond the glitz and glamour, it was a symbol of what's possible when imagination meets technical mastery. The limousine was taken for a road test, and it handled better than expected. Thanks to the upgraded suspension, reinforced chassis, and balanced weight distribution, it glided over bumps and corners with grace. Drivers were surprised at how agile it felt for its size. More importantly, it remained stable at higher speeds, with no body roll or rattling, a testament to the precision of the build. This transformation was not just about luxury. It was a message. With the right skills, tools, and passion, even the most unlikely candidate can become something extraordinary. Turning a basic Ford Figo into a high-end limo proved that limitations can be overcome with creativity and hard work. The project has already captured attention online, with millions fascinated by the before and after transformation. Comments flooded in from car enthusiasts, mechanics, and dreamers from all over the world. Some saw inspiration for their own builds. Others couldn't believe the car had started life as a tiny diesel hatchback. Future plans include renting the limousine for weddings, VIP events, and promotional shoots. There are also ideas to build another one with a hybrid or electric drivetrain to combine luxury with sustainability. But for now, this one-of-a-kind Ford Figo limousine stands as a unique blend of innovation and craftsmanship. This build was more than just modifying a car. It was about pushing boundaries and reimagining what's possible. It brought together design, mechanical engineering, electronics, and luxury interior design into one massive project. And in the end, it proved one thing beyond doubt. True creativity doesn't follow the rules, it rewrites them.